Have you ever noticed that some of the smartest people you know don't always enjoy being in big crowds? While everyone else is busy chasing parties, endless group chats, and constant notifications, some highly intelligent people seem perfectly happy spending time alone. At first, that sounds strange. Wouldn't smart people want to be around others all the time? Well, not exactly. And the reason might surprise you. Being alone and being lonely are two completely different things. Loneliness feels like being hungry when there's no food around. Being alone, on the other hand, is like choosing your favorite meal and enjoying it peacefully without anyone stealing your fries. Smart people usually understand this difference better than most. They don't avoid people because they hate them. They simply value something that is becoming rare in today's world: peace and mental space. Think about it. The average person wakes up, checks social media, replies to messages, watches videos, scrolls through posts, and somehow still wonders why their brain feels tired. Sometimes our minds look like a browser with 50 tabs open. And somewhere in the background, mysterious music is playing, but nobody knows where it's coming from. Highly intelligent people often realize that constant noise makes it harder to think clearly. So they intentionally spend time alone to recharge their minds. In solitude, they can focus without interruptions. No notifications. No random arguments. No friends sending 30 memes at 3 in the morning. Just quiet. And quiet can be surprisingly powerful. Another reason smart people prefer being alone is that they enjoy thinking deeply. Most conversations stay on the surface. People talk about weather, celebrities, or what they had for lunch. There's nothing wrong with that. But intelligent people are often curious about bigger questions. Why do humans behave the way they do? What creates happiness? How does success actually work? What makes someone memorable? These thoughts require reflection, and reflection needs space. Imagine trying to solve a difficult puzzle while 10 people are shouting different answers in your ear. Not easy, right? Being alone gives the brain room to connect ideas and explore possibilities. That's why many inventors, writers, scientists, and creators spent large amounts of time by themselves. Some of their greatest ideas appeared when nobody else was around. Interestingly, smart people are often more selective about who they spend time with. They don't necessarily want more relationships. They want meaningful ones. Quality over quantity. Would you rather have one true friend who supports you during difficult times, or 100 people who only remember you when they need something? Most people would choose the first option. Intelligent people usually make that choice automatically. They understand that not every social interaction adds value. Some conversations inspire you. Others simply drain your energy. And after a certain point, wisdom is knowing the difference. Here's something funny. Many smart people actually enjoy talking to themselves. Not because they're crazy, because sometimes they're the only person available for an intelligent conversation. Of course, that's a joke. Mostly. But research has shown that self-reflection helps people organize thoughts, solve problems, and understand emotions more clearly. Time alone allows them to process experiences and learn from mistakes. Instead of constantly distracting themselves, they pause and think. That's becoming a superpower in a world filled with distractions. Another interesting reason is independence. Highly intelligent people often feel comfortable entertaining themselves. They can read a book, learn a skill, watch a documentary, write ideas down, or work on a personal project without needing constant company. Their happiness doesn't depend entirely on external stimulation. They create their own mental adventures. While some people fear being alone with their thoughts, smart people are often fascinated by them. Their mind becomes a playground of ideas. But here's an important point. Preferring solitude doesn't mean someone is antisocial. It doesn't mean they're arrogant. And it definitely doesn't mean they think they're better than everyone else. Many intelligent people love spending time with friends and family. They simply need periods of solitude to balance their energy. It's similar to charging a phone. Even the best phone becomes useless when the battery reaches 0. The same thing happens to the mind. Without quiet moments, mental energy slowly drains away. And here's something most people never realize. The ability to enjoy your own company is a sign of emotional strength. When you constantly need others around, silence can feel uncomfortable. But when you're comfortable alone, you discover something powerful. You stop depending on external validation. You become less afraid of what others think. You start understanding yourself better. And self-understanding is one of the greatest advantages anyone can have. Now, this doesn't mean that every person who likes being alone is a genius, and it doesn't mean every social person lacks intelligence. Human personalities are far more complicated than that. However, many highly intelligent individuals share a common trait. They appreciate solitude because it helps them think, learn, create, and grow. They see alone time not as something to escape from, but as something valuable. So the next time you see someone quietly sitting by themselves, reading a book, taking a walk, or simply enjoying the silence, don't assume they're lonely. They might be recharging, they might be learning, they might be planning their next big idea, or maybe they're just enjoying a peaceful moment without a group chat exploding every 5 seconds. And honestly, who could blame them? Because sometimes the smartest thing a person can do isn't finding more noise, it's finding a little more silence. If you enjoyed this video, let me ask you one question. Do you enjoy spending time alone, or do you prefer being surrounded by people? Let us know in the comments below. You might be surprised by how many people share your answer.